Hey guys, J-Man37X here bringing another Cookie Clicker update video. This time we're covering 2.044 beta. This is only on the web version. The Steam version did have an update pretty recently that was really just like added workshop support and some other stuff. I decided not to do a video on it. It's also the first video I'm doing in my new apartment, but that's a topic for another time. So yeah, this is a beta. Like I said, I believe it's only in the web version right now. I don't know if the Steam version is ever going to have the betas. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm actually going to start with something that isn't in the info, and I assume this is new with the beta. I'll go ahead and pull up the comparison, the current live version over here. Here, let me turn off this one. Okay, so you'll notice that the overall polish of the web version is now up to date with the Steam version. You'll see, even with all the settings on, the options menu looks different. You know, the wrinklers and general, this whole area over here looks a lot more polished. I guess that's the main stuff, but basically all the polish has been brought up to the Steam. I was wondering if that was going to stay on the exclusive to the Steam version as another. Well, we got the new fortune. That's nice. So just ignore that for now. Yeah. So the web version is now brought up to speed, basically, with how the Steam version looks. So with that, let's go ahead and hop in the info tab. New building, of course. That's always in any update that adds a new building. That's usually the most significant thing. So let's go ahead and scroll on down to that. The Cortex Baker. This is apparently a planet-sized brain that dreams cookies into existence. Which is interesting. I don't know where he comes up with some of these. I mean, it was, you know, some of them were sort of like, you know, being able to program cookies indirectly kind of makes sense. Multiverse, you know, other idle games, sure, but it's... he said that I think he still has a couple more building ideas too, at least, so... So we've got a new building here, and of course that brings with it a whole slew of new upgrades and achievements. No new heavenly upgrades yet. He has said, here, let me see if I still have the Tumblr post open. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. But he has said that there will probably be at least one other beta. He's planning on adding some new heavenly upgrades, which those are one of my favorite new features that he adds are heavenly upgrades. But if we scroll down, I guess we can do another side by side. I already took notes on how much of these there are, but I can go ahead and show that off quick. So there are 39 new upgrades, which I've got in my notes here. 18 of which are related to the new building, the Cortex Baker. 19 of which are for a new upgrade tier. This Glucosmium tier, which this wasn't even in. A lot of this stuff... there's like a bunch of new tiers that were added to, or that were always present in like the spreadsheet that has like all the files. This is a completely new one, so I'll have to open that up in a bit. I actually haven't done that yet. Let me just make sure I'm going to do that. Is it just this? I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'll bring that up so I remember to look at that later. Not modified. There we go. Okay. We'll take a look at that a little bit later, because I actually haven't yet. That was one thing I forgot to do before this video. Right, sorry. 18 new Cortex upgrades, 19 new Glucosmium tier upgrades, which includes a cursor upgrade, which I guess I can go ahead and get that now. Get that to show up. Right here, Aetherized Mouse. One new kitten upgrade, which I don't think I'm even in the ballpark of being able to afford yet, or being able to unlock. As you can see, I can't even afford the higher Glucosmium tier upgrades. So, and one new cookie upgrade for owning 650 of each building. Scroll on down to the achievements. Here there are 43 new achievements. 18, of course, down here. Let's see, related to. Whoops, I'm on the wrong side. I'm used to the... I feel like this is usually on the right, but I'll just stick with it now for consistency in this video. Here we go. 18 upgrades related to the Cortex. Of course, it's all the usual stuff. There is also one new tier of upgrade in general. Where is it? Of course, it's has the same look as the Glucosmium upgrades. It's just for 650 of all buildings, except for some of these higher ones, probably like... let's see... Is it? No, I'm looking for... Oh, they actually... Did they not add a new cursor? Huh. I guess they didn't. Okay, anyway. 4 new progression-based upgrades, so those are the ones up here. So there's 2 new CPS ones and 2 new cookies baked and 1 ascension upgrades. Then there's the sextennial and a half one, like right here, I think, for 650 of all buildings. And then there's a couple more interesting ones that I guess I can go ahead and show off now. So one of them is, so you actually have to flatten the window, and you'll see the news ticker now says news help. You click on that, and then you get stifling the press achievement, which is pretty cool. I like when he slides these kind of new clever ones in. So yeah, you just have to squish the news ticker. So to get the cookie dunk one, you have to shrink it vertically. This one, you have to shrink it horizontally, which I think is the first achievement you have to do that for. And then there's another hidden one. If you're in Christmas season, you go up here, you'll notice there's I think this is new. Where is it? Is it these? No. This one. I don't know if this is new to this update, but it's new to get an achievement for it. You click on one of these Santa grandmas, and then you get Maybe It's Cold Outside. Which is just for clicking a Santa grandma. I think it's right here, yeah. Santa's helper grandmas during Christmas season. So that's all of the new achievements sorted out, but I guess we can go ahead and just start... Well, actually, I guess we'll take a look at some of these. I'm not going to, like, verbally read off all of these, but I'll go a bit slow, so if you guys want to pause, you can read the... I mean, there's like paragraphs of descriptive lore on these guys, so I'm not gonna go and read them all. Oh my God, there's really a lot. See, that one's nice and short. And we're back to, yeah, okay. Oh, never mind, the new kitten upgrade's right here. I'm stupid, okay. I mean, obviously, how much is this gonna boost my CPS? That, like, almost quadrupled my CPS. The kitten upgrades are so insane. They always have been, but yeah. New kitten upgrades is a huge boost to production. Chance makers and then fractal engines, and that's as high as the new tier upgrades I can afford. Of course, you get a new fortune upgrade, which I was lucky enough to have up here during the video. I was worried that wasn't going to happen. It's just the same as the other building-related ones. Makes them 7% more efficient, 7% cheaper for the new building. So, scoop up a bunch of Cortex Bakers. You see our milk instantly changes to one of the 2 new milks. This is the melon milk, I believe. Yeah, there is one more. I'm probably not going to be able to show it off. I thought that this used to show all milks in the current version. I think he changed that. Because, like, I can't see the final, the current highest tier milk right now. But I don't think that was always the case. I thought you used to be able to see them all with this upgrade. So I don't know if that changed at some point, and I just wasn't paying attention. But so we can get up to 490 of these guys. We can also get some of these other achievements real quick for 650 of some of the buildings. And then once again, of course, you got the brainy grandmas, the pretty classic. Again, I'm not going to go through all the lore on these guys, but I'm going to wait on the tier upgrades, or the synergy upgrades, because of course those don't just buff the new tower, those also buff earlier towers, which can potentially cause some things to shift around a little bit. This is, I think, the dragon related upgrade or something. I don't remember exactly what's different about that tier. I just read the name of this one, Thoughts and Prayers. That's such a clever name for this one. So this one boosts temples as well as Cortex Bakers. So let's see, where's our temples? Temples are currently 1% total CPS. So let's see what this does for them. 17%? Damn, that's actually pretty good. Of course, keep in mind, I'm not at the furthest progression, as you can clearly tell. There's a lot of... Every time more updates come out, I get further and further behind. But, yeah, where I'm at least right now, it's actually pretty good for temples. So this one is for farms, fertile mines. 0.1%, I'm not expecting this to do a hell of a lot. Oh, never mind. 23.3%, okay. actually gonna go ahead and... Temple's got boosted quite nicely as well. Wow, okay. Sure. Okay. So that's about all of the new stuff I can afford. Let me just do one more comparison here with my previous CPS. I guess we'll go to stats, right? Does this have raw CPS? Yeah, cookies per second. 12.841 quintillion. Current live version, we're sitting at 805 quato. Yeah, so that's I don't know exactly how. I mean, it's over 10 times more, right? I'm on break right now. My math is really failing me. It's a lot. It's significantly higher, obviously. Fooled myself. Okay. How close are we to the new milk? I'm just curious. Yeah, we're not there. You have to get to... I think it's... As always, it's like every 50 achievements you get a new milk. The new milk is Black Currant. Or Black Currant. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm just trying to think... Oh, yes, of course. The new... there's a new... Of course, every time there's a new building, you have to retrain the double aura. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I guess I have to... I'm not going to have enough to rebuy some of this stuff. You know what I should do, actually? Something I kind of forgot. Let me... Oh, what is the one I want to do? It's, this one. I'm going to do this, and that's going to give me a huge boost to my... Actually, it didn't even give me enough to buy any new upgrades here, but at least it'll allow me to maybe get another achievement or two in here. Just because I might as well. Let's see, what is that? Oh, we actually can't even get up to 500 Cortex Bakers still. That's unfortunate. Can't get 650 prisms. What's giving us most of our CPS right now? I think, honestly, temples and farms probably are still... Yeah, they're pretty big, actually. Well, this other stuff is not putting in that much work. Portals are always pretty good. Cursors are not too bad. Grandmas, as usual, are... I noticed even after getting all that stuff, obviously I don't have them up as much as I should, but I mean, the Cortex Bakers are not putting in that much work right now. Even with all the upgrades and bakers that I can afford right now, they're not really doing anything, which is a little unfortunate, but, you know. I'm sure later on in progression they would be doing better. So of course I did that so that I can show off the new Dragon Aura. So this is Supreme Intellect. This gives all of your mini-games of a modification. I was going to say boost, but that's not necessarily the case. Let me go ahead and just show you what I mean. So basically it doesn't tell you what anything to do. It says them on each individual minigame. So we'll just go in order here with farms first. Garden plants age and mutate 5% faster. So if you're trying to get, like, all the different... If you're trying to actually complete your seed log, this is... You'll want this on all the time, basically. 5% more mutations is pretty nice. I mean, I guess 5% when it's already multiple... Well, I don't know what the base mutate percentage is, though. 5% might be pretty significant, so... yeah, so that's obviously, if you already have all the seeds, you probably don't want this. But if you don't, if you're still going for the seeds, or if you have to, or if you're like resetting it for sugar lumps with the sacrifice gardens, if you're doing some method with that, then that's pretty good. We go to stock market. Also, I forgot to mention the new stock here, the publicists. Just another obviously the new highest quality stock. You know, pretty straightforward. I kind of stopped doing stuff with the stock market. I think I have all the achieves related to it, so I just kind of stopped. But yeah, another new high value stock basically. So the Supreme Intellect for this one, more chaotic. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. I assume it's just every stock has higher highs and lower lows for what it's able to, what range it's able to be in, basically. For the, what is it, the Pantheon, all Pantheon slots behave as Ruby slots, which is kind of, so basically, They're all the same now. So before, you know, you put your best one here and your worst one here. Now they're all the same. So I'm actually curious how, you know, if it's more efficient to do it this way. I kind of doubt it, to be honest, because the gap between what is the low, the jade slot and the ruby slot is smaller than the jump between these two. So you know, like 3 to 5 is only 2%. 5 to 10, that's doubling. So I feel like it's probably not as... And actually, I think you could see after I did that, I think my CPS went down. But we'll see for sure after I switch off of it. And then for the Grimoire, spells are 10% cheaper but fail 10% more. So basically the nature of all of these... Well, actually, some of them make them more random, but some of them actually make them less random. This, well, I mean, it's not really random, but you know what I mean. This one kind of levels the playing field. Stock market and Grimoire are more randomized. This one's generally more chaotic as well. So for the most part, it's making them more chaotic. And of course, every time... Also, I didn't show down here. It's pretty nice. Just these giant brains floating in outer space. And of course, every time a new minigame gets added, now I have to make sure I remember to check with this this upgrade to see what modification you can get for it. Oh, obviously my CPS went down because I switched off of the... Yeah, I mean, considering if you're going for, like, CPS, I doubt it could ever be more efficient than this setup here. But, jeez, what else? I mean, that's everything I had in my notes. But I just want to make sure that I covered everything. Oh, yeah, of course. So this is... When I launched the beta, actually, the first thing I saw was it prompted me to pick a language, and you can also change the language up here now. I think this also was a Steam feature that got ported over. So what's it, 12 languages here or something? So those are all in the web version now, which is pretty nice. I think that's it. I don't need to show the legacy menu in this update, of course, because no new heavenly upgrades. Oh, I guess I could show... Where is it? You could enable Business Day. Just to show the brains are think tanks over on in the April Fool's event. So, you know, just figured I'd show that off. I have I don't remember when they started doing this. There's a wiki page now that just has everything that was added in every beta. So I'm just gonna make sure I haven't missed anything here. Some new news sticker stuff doesn't really matter. Achievements, upgrades, I already went over all that. The milks, okay. As far as I can tell, I covered everything. So let's take a really quick look over here. Everything like here and above I think was added in this update. Yeah, because these were from... What is this actually? Oh, so this is for the like hiding stuff, I think, from the Steam version. Anyway, so here's all the stuff that's been changed in this beta. So of course you got the new buildings, which is just for the building art down here. You've got the new background, which is really nice actually. I like this this little piece of art quite a lot. You got more building stuff. The brainy grandmas. I guess I didn't actually make a note of them. Where are they? Right here. Here's one. Gloria. 90. Okay, so here's the melon milk, which you can see. Here's the black currant milk, which actually looks pretty cool. I like the look of that quite a lot. And then the icons PNG. This always has a lot of stuff to look at. Let's see if I can find the... Where's Glucosmium tier in here? Where is it actually? So normally they add them kind of top down, I guess. Am I missing it? I actually don't see it on here. Of course, you know, how he does things here, he basically, you know, maybe it would be easier if I compared it to the current live version. So let me go ahead and do that. Just give me a second, pulling it up on the other monitor. Icons. Okay. Huh? What? How's that possible? Why does this not look any different? Huh. I definitely don't see the new tier on here. We're in the beta. That's unusual. I'm not really sure how to explain that one away, to be honest. I actually have no idea why that's the case. But unless it's just hiding in plain sight, I don't think so. Because what is the new tier? It kind of looks like this one. I forget what tier it is, what it's called, but it would stand out quite obviously unless he's like applying like some sort of effect over top of it instead of adding a new asset. But I kind of doubt it. This, I think, is the new icon for 610.5, maybe. I don't remember. I don't know if I see the melon milk in here either. That's very odd. Obviously, it has to be pulling these new assets from somewhere. And this is where it normally does. So, that's weird. Just double checking. Yeah, I mean... Unless I'm just completely blind. I don't actually see the new tier in there anywhere. Okay. Well, I mean, I was gonna, you know, take a look at what all new stuff was added in here, because sometimes he, like, adds interesting new stuff that he's planning on using later, like, you know, future heavenly upgrades, for example. But I can't, and I don't understand exactly what's up with that, but, I mean, I guess that's gonna do it for this video, then. How am I gonna... Because I need to get these assets for my thumbnail, too, so that's a little concerning. Well, I guess I'll poke around with it and see if I can figure it out, and if I do, I'll add an addendum to the end of this video. But anyway, thank you everyone very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my twitch.tv channel. Currently streaming a bunch of different stuff. We do Sea of Thieves sometimes. Still streaming a lot of Isaac Repentance. Streaming some Deltarune with my girlfriend Cass. Still streaming BTD 6 every once in a while. Bunch of fun stuff over there. Join the Discord as well. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the spiel. Got a Cookie Clicker channel over there, of course, for categories or channels for all sorts of other games. Always great seeing you guys over there. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time for whatever the next beta happens to be for Cookie Clicker. So, yeah, thank you again, and I will see you guys later.